Whoa guys, today I have something just amazing. I found today new application which is called Bolt.new. This might be a game changer when it comes to software development. Right now it's late evening and I wanted to go to bed, but then I found Bolt.new, which actually blew my mind. Why? This allows you to really quickly prototype your web application, including, I guess, both front-end, back-end, what would you like. But this is basically pretty amazing to create front-end apps and to quickly prototype them. I dig a little bit into that and spent like hour and a half playing with Bolt.new and with Stack.blitz, because this is from the Stack.blitz. How to say that? Like IDE in your web browser, which allows you to program without Visual Studio Code or any other code editor installed locally on your machine. Stack.blitz allows you to have a full environment to code with code editor, which looks like Visual Studio Code, and it has also pretty the same extensions available, but you can do it directly in your browser. And I must admit that this is quite amazing, because even right now you can use Bolt.new to create a prototype, which then you can open in Stack.blitz. There you can create or link your Stack.blitz application with your GitHub account, and you can save your work in normal or regular GitHub repository. And this is amazing, because then when you will reopen Bolt.new, you can pick one of your projects when you are logged in the same account to Blitz. Then you can pick one of your projects to work on using Bolt.new, and this is amazing. And here I want to show you my work, which I finished like in half an hour or something like this, and then I started to play with Stack.blitz to check how could I put my work into GitHub repository, because this whole stack is new for me and I'm really shocked how it looked like. So far I've been using, for my private stuff, I've been using Cursor IDE, and this is amazing, or it was amazing. And in my work and in a lot of my private projects, I've been using GitHub Copilot, which was also great. But I prefer the Cursor more, because the integration with all those AI models is way better than just GitHub Copilot. But here you have like Cursor connected with GitHub Copilot, connected with V0 from Vercel, which is great for early prototypes of the front-end apps. But here you can create the whole UI. What is more, Bolt will also run your project, so you have the preview and you can see every change basically. It can run commands. You know, this is something great. I can show you how it looks like right now. Okay, so right now let's dive into the code and into the Bolt.new. So here we have my project on which I've been working this evening. This is a simple application to improve your spaced repetition learning. The idea was to let user to create new learning sets, let's say, because, you know, wording for this was very quick and messy. So we have learning sets. Here you can say that you are learning like, I don't know, some vocabulary, and this will be set number 1 and category English, because you are learning English. You can start the session. At the moment it doesn't have live counting. We'll add set for vocabulary, category is English. Here we can start new session, and right now new session is started. The idea is that when you end the session, you can put your comment, rate the session from 1 to 5, if it went okay for you, if you were glad with the result. And yeah, later I would like here to have the real counting, like live counting with holding data on the backend side. But right now there is no backend. We are using only store. As I remember, I asked Bolt to use Pinia store, because this is Vue 3 application. And right now I will go maybe to another view, add new learning set. I will go back here, and as you can see, we have counting. I will finish the session with some test comment. I will rate this for great, and we have saved session. But right now I would like to show you how it works. We have limited tokens remaining, only 41k, because I used a lot before, and this is free account. So right now I will ask Bolt, as you can see, to fix this counting, and we will see how it works. And here we have our code for the whole application. As you can see, we have source, views, stores, router, components, assets, and we will see all the changes live here. And this is awesome. So take a look. We have live comments, what is happening, and which is pretty great. It gives actually the summary of what Bolt did at the end. He will finish like the whole computing. He will add quick summary what was done, like here. I've made the following changes to implement a live timer for the ongoing session. And we'll see if this will actually work. Unfortunately, as I've seen and I've experienced right now, sometimes it takes a few seconds for everything to load up here. But we can check how it looks like. I'm not the great front-end developer. I'm more a back-end guy. At the moment, I don't even want to, check everything if it's okay or not. I just want to see the preview. But where is it? Like we see in here, technically it should work. Localhost 5173, yes, we have correct port here. I don't want to hit Command R to refresh, because then my whole page will be reloaded. But okay, I can say to Bolt that, hey, preview is not working right now. Can you fix it? And we will see what will happen. I hope that he will fix and he will do the thing, and we will be able to see the page again. Okay, looks like he's updating dashboard again with live timer. Take a look into the code. Yes, he's coding right now. Oh no, I'm going to the limit with tokens. What is curious, as you can see here, when you are subscribed to Pro, you can get 66 times more usage than I have here. I'm not sure, but probably Pro version costs like $9 a month, something like this. But yeah, take a look here. Does it work? Yes, it works. I will show you how the project looked like initially and what I have on the Stack.blitz, like this. So you see right now Stack.blitz looks exactly or almost exactly as Visual Studio Code, but it's in your browser. So this is amazing. And as you can see, you have pretty nice preview here. You have normally functioning IDE here with all the tabs. You can use shortcuts from Visual Studio Code are working, at least the most of them. I didn't try it everything, and also I don't know everything about Visual Studio Code, because I use Visual Studio Code since like month or something like this. 4 years I've been a user of JetBrains IDEs, and they are the best ones when you want to work professionally with code, in my opinion. But I'm learning Visual Studio Code because of Cursor, which is based on Visual Studio Code, and right now, as you can see, even Blitz, Stack.blitz is very similar, so this knowledge is very useful. And as you can see, we have here all our files. The newest changes are not included, and I'm right now also trying to know how to put here the code that we have right now here, to be honest, because I'm not sure at the moment how to do it. At the end, probably we will try to open this in Stack.blitz, and we will see if this new code is loaded here. But right now I connected my GitHub account, so I have here all the code. And as you can see, I will add comment here, click subscribe. yes, if you want to see more stuff like this and other videos about programming and AI, you know what to do. Right now we will try to create commit and push. I want to check if we have our changes in the repository. Exactly, we have everything here. Docs, subscribe. Great. I will put link in the description to this test repository because probably I will play a little bit with that. And if you want to see how it's evolved, you can just give it a star or something to observe this, because yeah, I'm really curious how it will evolve using this Bolt.new functionality, and I wanted to create app like this anyways for my need and maybe for you if you would like to use something like this. So this is how it looks like as a starter, let's say. I believe that probably I will create more videos about this stack and this IDE and the whole environment and how to work with this Stack.blitz, because you have here also a great option to quickly deploy this, and I would like to test this, of course, but right now I don't have time, and tomorrow I have to get up early to my work, regular day of programmer, let's say. But I wanted to really quickly share with you this new discovery, because in my opinion it will be just great, at least for prototyping or quickly creating simple front-end apps with integration with some kind of backend. I'm really curious how it would behave if I would like to integrate this with some kind of backend application. Which is great here is that when you use Bolt, he is looking for external packages and he is installing them inside your application and doing all that stuff. As you can see here, I asked him to use Vue, to use Pinia. I asked him to use shadcn, and from shad we have components in our views. Maybe directory structure is not the best at the moment, but I didn't ask for anything fancy. So for sure, it's great for starter. It's piece of cake when it comes to the IDE's market or code editors market. At first glance, I've been using this today with great pleasure. It was really, really nice experience. If you want to try this out, you should. So guys, see you in the following video.